Hello, everyone. This is Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I have the honor of speaking with Alonzo Williams. Hi there, Alonzo. How's it going?
Linda, I'm doing well. And yourself?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking. So, Alonzo, let's tell everybody your company name and what you do.
So the name of our company is Synergy Group. That's Cynerge Group, Synergy Group. We're located here in Orlando, Florida. Synergy Group, we play in a couple of spaces. The majority of it is in the business advisory space, and our goal is to be a trusted advisor to all of our clients. We really want to help entrepreneurs build and grow valuable businesses.
Wonderful. So, Alonzo, how did you get into this business?
It's kind of funny. I used to own a technology company. I was a partner with SAP Software for about 15 years. And in 2021, I took an exit from the company. And my handcuffs fell off about a year ago. And so I'm back out on the market. And there was a couple things that were still on my mind about my transition out of the business. And it was the whole exit process. So I understand how it was a bit fearful doing that because I'd never sold a company before. And I wanted to make sure that I got top dollar for it. So I partnered with a group called Value Builder, and Value Builder actually helps companies not necessarily do exit planning, but helps build their company so they can get maximum value for their company if they ever decide to sell it.
Wow, that's great. So, uh, tell me, you've been doing this for a while. Do you have a success story you could share with us?
Well, sure. One, I look back, kind of a genesis of kind of how this bug bit me in the first place. It was my father. Excuse me. It was my father. One day he came home complaining to my stepmom about, they're killing the working man out here. And she told him to stop complaining about the man and be the man. And 3 weeks later, he owned his own truck. And 3 years later, he was able to scale the business and he had three trucks in his fleet. And he went from, a guy that was complaining about the employer until now he comes home and he complains about the government. Gas prices are here and taxes are too high, so on and so forth. But it was an opportunity to help a small business scale and become more valuable than it was than the day he launched it. And so that's been pretty much most of my career. When we installed enterprise systems, the goal was to streamline processes to make the businesses more valuable. And I tell you, the one company that always comes to mind was a company in Jacksonville called Mercury Luggage. Mercury Luggage made, they were a staple company in Jacksonville, and they made a lot of luggage for people in the military that were out of Mayport that were going to be on the ship. Actually put one of our systems inside of their company, and for the first time, I actually saw a company doing about $3 or $4 million top line revenue all of a sudden be valued at $32 million, and they were acquired.
Wow.
Um, so it's really nice to see businesses scale, entrepreneurs be able to reach their freedom point, and be able to retire. And so that's what we want to do.
That's fantastic. So, Alonzo, tell me, what would you consider a good referral for you if someone would like to send you some business?
A good referral from me today is a company that's probably doing maybe $1 million a year top line revenue. And the owner of the company is doing everything he can to scale the business, but he might be running into a couple of roadblocks and he just doesn't know how to expand it. Um, he also might look at his P&L and be satisfied. But what he needs to understand is just because your P&L looks good to you doesn't necessarily means it looks good to somebody else. And so what our process does is it helps them understand what the 8 drivers of valuation that people who do valuations actually look for to say this company has an opportunity to not only be solid today, but can also be solid 5 years from now. And somebody actually might want to acquire the business. So people who are thinking about doing an exit, people who might contemplate an exit, or just want to build their company to be able to sell it. Those are the folks that we're looking for.
Great. Now, tell me, when you're not busy working and helping others get ready to sell their business, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, for the last 18 to 20 years, my fun has been surrounded by my boys. And I've got one in college now, and I've got one that's literally about 90 days away from going himself. And he's a football player, and we've been on the recruiting trail and doing all those types of things. So he's got a couple of solid offers, and he'll make a decision probably within about 3 weeks of where he's going to go to school. So that's where my fun has been. Once they're gone, I'm going to help companies and I'm gonna go to my timeshare over on the beach, and I'm gonna listen to a lot of waves.
There you go. I like that idea. Now, why don't you tell us, Alonzo, what is a good way to reach you if someone is interested in discussing things with you?
So anybody can go to my website and find out a little bit more about us. And now our website is synergygroup.com. That's Cynerge group, group.com. You can find out a lot of information about us there. You can also reach me by email at alonzo@synergygroup.com. And if somebody wants to call or text, you can reach me at 352-448-5891.
All right, Alonzo, it's been such a pleasure speaking with you, and I wish you the best of luck and welcome to Network in Action.
Linda, thank you for your time. I appreciate your guidance through this. I think a lot of people don't realize how hard it is for actors to do these things on video sometimes.
It is a little difficult sometimes, but you did a fantastic job, and I hope you have a great afternoon.
Linda, you do the same. God bless you.